Welcome to J Perform Testing channel. This is a channel exclusively created for perform testing learners. Let's look into the content. So first module will be perform testing introduction. So the lesson objectives will be like what is the perform testing and what are the perform testing types. So now let's look at the what is perform testing. So perform testing is the testing executed on a system or application to measure its attributes, that is performance criteria like response time, throughput and scalability. So perform testing is different compared to functional testing. In perform testing, we are primarily focused on speed, but in functional testing, we are primarily focused on the correctness of the application behavior. Perform testing is executed only after the application under test passes the functional test. Now we will look at the what are the perform testing types. So there are 7 perform testing types. So first one is performance smoke test, and second one is stress test, third one is load test, fourth one is soak test or endurance test, fifth one is scalability test, sixth one is capacity test, and seventh one is spike test. Now let's look at in detail each of the perform testing types. So now the first type is perform smoke test. So it's a few common and essential use cases along with the use cases related to core subject to change are together tested for performance. So if the smoke test succeeds, then only full suite of perform tests are executed. If the smoke test fails, then no further perform tests are executed until the perform defects are rectified. So this is the performance smoke test. Now let us look into the stress test. Stress test, it is a perform test which tests the application beyond the normal limits. It is used to see how the application responds to load spikes. Third one is load test. So it is a perform test which is executed at the specified load level. Load tests are executed at varying load levels to identify the behavior of the application. So fourth one is soak test or endurance test. So the application under test is executed with specified load level for longer duration, for example 8 hours. So this test will identify whether the application is properly reusing its resources. It is used to identify the performance bottlenecks like memory leaks. So fifth one is scalability test. So a scalability test would increase the resources and test whether or not application is providing corresponding increase in capacity. Ideally, we will expect linear scalability, that is, doubling the hardware resources should result in double the application capacity. So sixth one is capacity test. So it is a load test to establish the maximum load that the application can handle while meeting the desired performance criteria. So it is used in scaling the application and to estimate the cost for future growth. So last one is spike test. So it is a load test where the application is subject to brief periods of loads beyond the maximum capacity. The application is expected to be robust and continue to meet the performance criteria during the spike. So now I hope you have understood what are the perform testing and what are the perform testing types. This is the first module. Thank you all.